Right off the top tonight, candidate for judge in Muskegon County, charged with domestic violence and an alleged assault recorded by witnesses tonight. Jason Kolkema's attorney lays out the candidate's defense against charges he hit his girlfriend with a belt in front of floor-to-ceiling windows at Kolkema's Muskegon apartment.
Target 8 investigator Susan Samples obtained video of the alleged attack and sat down with Kolkema's defense attorney. Susan.
Jason Kolkema is running for Muskegon County Circuit Court, and the campaign marches on despite the misdemeanor domestic violence charge. He was the top vote getter in the primary, and it's down to him and one other candidate battling for judge as he prepares to go to court on domestic violence charges.
It's not what it appears to be.
Terry Nolan is Jason Kolkema's defense attorney, and Target 8 was there as he reviewed the evidence against his client, whose identity is not in doubt, since one video clip shows him in a campaign T-shirt.
I think it's funny he's got a Kolkema for judge shirt on.
The evidence, several videos shot by witnesses shocked by what they saw August 18th through the giant window of the judicial candidate's apartment on West Western, a window prosecutors say framed Kolkema striking his girlfriend multiple times with a belt.
You have to know what's going on in the apartment, and you don't.
What Nolan says you're actually witnessing here is an argument in which a frustrated Kolkema struck the chair with the belt, not his girlfriend, when we pointed out that she appears to be reacting to the blows.
Or her body's reacting to him hitting the arm of the chair. The alleged victim of this incident contacted me. I didn't contact her. She contacted me. And she's very adamant that Jason is not an abuser, and that he wasn't abusing her.
It makes you sick.
Lori Rasmussen is the former director of Every Woman's Place, the Muskegon domestic violence shelter. She's made it her mission to inform voters, especially since Kolkema continues to campaign.
He can't come off the ballot, or he's not going to come off the ballot. So an uninformed voter could get there and still vote for him just by name recognition alone. That's my concern.
Rasmussen is stunned. Nolan is arguing Kolkema's arrest will give him a better understanding of the system since he's been in it himself.
He's just an everyday guy, and these things happen to everyday people.
The average person doesn't get arrested for domestic violence.
Rasmussen argues whether Kolkema's belt struck his girlfriend or not.
Looking at that video,
Yes.
the temperament displayed there seems like it would not be great for a judge.
I don't know. Some people take out their stress working out, punching bags. He took out a little stress slapping a belt on the arm of a chair.
Nolan notes, too, that when Kolkema noticed people recording him, he waved, and so did his girlfriend, who also gave a thumbs up.
Both of them are giving thumbs up like there's no problem there.
Jason Kolkema is set to make his first appearance in court on that domestic violence charge next week.